Streaming. Let's just fucking do this, guys. Let's see. Are we streaming? Let's see. Are we doing it? I don't know. Oh, it's red. It's green.
Where are we?
Oh my god. We're streaming to YouTube. You guys ready for this?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was born ready.
Yeah. What's up, dudes? I think we're live. We're streaming to YouTube.
That's my energetic voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? I was born ready.
Not much. I'm trying to watch the stream. There it is. There's us. Hey. Well, welcome back from a few weeks off.
Well, Darren had the plague anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell's going on, man? This is the summer of illness for Darren.
I always get sick after I go on business trips.
Yeah, getting all them. Need to quit taking dumps at the airport. Getting
Dude,
all them germs.
That's pretty much my entire existence is taking dumps at the airport.
I went to Philadelphia and I wouldn't want to take a dump in that airport.
Yeah, I would actually prefer you to take a dump in Philadelphia because Philadelphia sucks. Come at me.
Take it on.
Everybody, come at me.
The floor was like slick.
I've been to that airport, and yes, I remember, dude. Yeah, when I went there and visited somebody. Long story. Brad probably remembers. And I went to the airport, and I had to take a dump, and I went in that bathroom, and I was just like, yeah, I'm corking it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the floor was definitely wet. Sorry.
Man, my stream is just getting hammered right now. I'm not doing so hot. I don't know how it looks if anybody's watching it.
Yeah, I'm corking it.
It's a little stuttery. Yeah. Kind of looks good though. So the 3GCDudes podcast, Davo, you're out of focus on the video cast. Yeah. Welcome to everybody watching. We've got Darren chatting everybody up in the chat room. Got me with my bootleg ass green screen. Yeah, so we're ready to rock and roll. Talk about all the video game stuff that's been going on.
All of it. Well, there's been some things, but I don't know.
I don't know. Gosh, it's been so long. I don't even remember the last time we did a podcast. I think it's been 2 weeks. If you had to ask me right now, what was the biggest story from the past 2 weeks that we missed, I'd be pretty hard up to think of something.
You can honk in Players Unknown Battleground now.
As of today.
You can't dive through windows yet, can you?
No.
That's still coming.
But so yeah, let's just address. I think we need to address the elephant in the room. We have just become, at least Davo and I, have been pretty well obsessed with Battlegrounds. Like apparently the rest of the online gaming world has also. So I think we've been playing for probably just over a month now. I'm nearing 100 hours into the game.
I'm close to 60.
I know we play with Mark and Jake a lot, and I feel like Mark and Jake, and I guess I'm probably in that. Well, all of us are in that boat. We're all married. I feel bad for our wives, that's for sure.
I actually make sure to get off, but then I end up just falling asleep because you guys play so late anyway, and I'm tired. So.
Yeah.
Some people actually have to get up early in the morning and actually work and not sleep in an airplane.
Damn.
No,
I'll have you know I haven't been on an airplane in weeks. Been driving in a stupid car.
That sucks too. You can't sleep in that thing. Oh, I'm out of focus.
Yeah, you can't have any fun then. Yeah, it's just really funny. Like I could easily just every day come straight home from work and just jump on and play until it's like 1 in the morning, way too late to even go to sleep. Then I'm like, fuck, this is way past my bedtime. Have you been enjoying it, Davo?
Sure. It's still fun. I'm the only one in the group who doesn't have a chicken dinner. I'm not surprised, but
Darren got his chicken dinner and he got out.
Yeah. I went out on top. I still play sometimes. I was gonna play with you guys last night. I was playing some VR games, and by the time I got done, you guys were done.
Well, yeah, I'm still enjoying it. Oh, fuck, man, my internet's just getting hammered. I don't know what's going on here. Sorry, everybody. Well, I'm still enjoying it. There's still, it's a funny game. The past couple of weeks, probably the biggest news from that front is there's a lot of changes, you know, a lot of quality of life improvements. But to me, one thing that was really crazy is the stream sniping allegations. So there's a group of popular streamers on Twitch. I think the last time we talked, the issue was people getting banned. And that kind of just got started. The ban hammer going out for really arbitrary reasons. People complaining about things to the developers and then getting people banned. Good luck one of us making that argument. It's been all high-profile streamers that have bitched and moaned. You know, they play this game for 8 hours a day. You know, and they're making a living just playing this game. And, you know, they get pissed when they die. Like everybody does in gaming, right? But it's just kind of nuts that, you know, they blame it on stream snipers that people know what they're doing or where they're at.
Yeah.
So,
sounds like a bunch of whiny millennials.
Kind of... Yeah, Darren, where you been, man? What have you been playing? You haven't been playing with us.
I haven't been playing a lot of stuff lately. Like, been busy with work. But when I have played, I've been playing the Rick and Morty VR game. I finished that last night.
How was that?
It was pretty good. You know, if you like Rick and Morty and you have a VR headset, it's worth picking up. There's a lot of little Easter eggs if you're a fan of the show. Like the dad, Jerry, is like in the game, but you have to find him. So when you finish it, it gives you some objectives to do after you finish. But more than that, I've been playing... that's pretty short. I've been playing Thumper in VR a lot. It's like a rhythm game. I think some of the guys were from RX Harmonix, but it's pretty good.
Is that a Rift exclusive?
No.
No, it's on Steam.
Oh, wow.
It's not even it's not a VR exclusive. You can play it on the Switch.
Yeah, it's on the PS4 also.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've not looked at that game at all.
But the VR is pretty cool. But yeah, it's a fun game.
It's a rhythm game.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Oh, it's $20.
It's like rhythm and violence, they call it. It's pretty. It's not like a what are the amplitude or frequency, I guess. I never played those though, but I watched some videos.
Well, my suggestion before we went on the stream was maybe we will venture into doing we'll do some live streaming or podcasting from VR. That'd be pretty cool. I think that could be interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's not everybody's cup of tea, but
whatever. It might be cool.
Yeah, what's going on here, dude? I totally messed everything up. I feel like I can't
Why is
find
that?
our. I just can't find our friggin' stream. I've got so many windows open. This is a hard job. I'm not so sure it's rewarding. We're up to 13 subscribers, so I'll take that. I don't know when that happened.
Never.
Hey, and somebody, I have no idea how to get to that, what you sent in chat in Skype.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Maybe Discord. Davo, have you been playing anything else besides Battlegrounds?
I've been playing NBA 2K. I'm trying to think of what else. I tried playing Persona 5 after not playing it for about a week and a half, and I played it for like 30 minutes, and I was like, "Yep, this is sure getting boring now." It's very repetitive. It's the same thing over and over. I don't see why they would make that game 100 hours. It being like 40 hours would have been fine. Because you're literally doing the same shit over and over. And I know that's what an RPG is or whatever, but it's boring. Probably why I've never really played JRPGs, so...
Yeah.
The story is good, but like I'm just like I'm so tired of doing the fucking dungeons. They're so... It's the same shit over and over. Same fucking thing after you beat them. I'm like, can I skip this? I know what they do. They go, yeah, good job! And the cat talks. And it's just like, yeah...
Shit.
The dungeons get repetitive, and like what they do to keep them fresh isn't very good, I don't think, especially near the end. I got kind of tired of the dungeons, but I did like everything surrounding them.
Same fucking... Yeah, that stuff's actually kind of... I don't know. I just think that kind of combat system should peace out. It's boring. You just sit there and watch them do shit. That's why I never liked JRPGs. I'm like,
yeah,
you're not doing any of the combat. The fuck?
You're telling them to do. You're commanding them to do the combat.
And most time I command them and they fucking miss. Like,
Well,
it's a good game. I definitely
play
think it's a good
XCOM.
game. But god damn, yeah. But it's I've already put like 45 hours into it, and I'm like, man. So you're telling me I have probably another 50 to 60 hours of the same shit over and over?
You don't have to finish it.
It's like,
You don't like it.
well, I kind of have OCD. I don't know if you've noticed me over the years. I like to finish stuff. Even if I finally get fucking so irritated at it and scream at it. But I don't know. If you're listening, Ben, I don't see how that could be your favorite game this generation. But it's like, I think you're crazy. Well, I kind of have OCD. I don't. Peace out. I'm out. Done.
Peace out.
I'm done.
Does Ben listen to this podcast?
Sometimes.
What's up, Ben?
It's definitely not a bad game. I don't know. The story is cool, but it's just like, that's the stuff I want. I don't want to sit there and go through these dungeons anymore. They're just... Like, I'm just like, ugh. Cool. I think I'm at the, I guess this would be a spoiler. Doesn't matter. Maybe, I don't know, fast forward or whatever. I'm at like the Hacker Girls dungeon. And it's so boring. I'm just like, I'm literally falling asleep while playing. Could be because I'm just tired, but I don't know. Other than that, I haven't really been playing anything else.
Yeah. I haven't played anything else besides Battlegrounds the past 2 weeks. That's messed up.
I installed a few games, but like I always do, I look at them and go, I don't want to start that yet.
No, I mean, for being guys that are supposed to have a gaming podcast, we sure aren't staying up with the current games.
Well, that won't happen with me because I don't have money to buy that stuff. So
yeah. That's expensive.
Yeah, I'm already realizing I've bought too many games I don't play, so I need to like really stop. Like Dishonored 2 was on sale for $16 That's really fucking cheap, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll wait because I've got so much other shit I need to play or have. Any other time I would have bought it, and it just sits there. I've bought Mafia 3 back in like December for $15 because like, oh, it's $15. It's still sitting on my shelf. I bought the physical copy.
Yeah, I have that too. I haven't played that.
But
that's one of those games too. I think you would pick up, and you would get frustrated because it's an open world game, and then because you're like, you bought it for like, I will do this. I'll buy games for cheap. I'm like, oh, this will be a like fun game. You know, it's cheap. I'll have fun. And then you start playing it becomes kind of tedious. You they have to put you through a bunch of tutorials, and then it's like drive your car across town. I'm like, just let me play. I got an hour before I got to go to bed. I just want to play a game and chill out, not try to get into this universe. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel like. I've been playing The Witcher.
That game does kind of start off slow.
And it's pretty slow starting. It feels like a job.
Yeah, I still need to get into that. really gonna have to play it on my 4K TV. I think. Make best use of my television. So there's a few other things, just recent news. So today, Battlegrounds, they had one of their patches today, and we always talked about this with the car horn. The cars did not have horns, but apparently now, instead of stream sniping, people are trolling streamers by just incessantly honking cars just to piss them off. So that's pretty funny. Kotaku has a...
I have an arrow in my head.
This seems so annoying.
See you down the hallway.
What's up?
See, I wonder how I can add this to the stream. Yeah. Let's see if it shows up very well. But you could just hear the audio of people running around in the starting points. And people just holding the horn.
TV? Can we all agree? I don't give a fuck. That AK guy's still alive. Just
It's
watch
so
out here.
loud and annoying. Alright, so that's one thing. Funny.
Hell yeah, I can't wait to just hold the horn down the whole time.
Yeah.
I know they got the first person mode. That server went up, I guess. I heard it's really janky or red. And honestly, I don't want to play it in first person anyway, because it looks janky to begin with.
I think it could be interesting. I'm not sure
Play some Titanfall if you want your first person.
Yeah, that's
Call of Duty.
that's what we really need to do, guys. We need to play the Titanfall co-op mode.
Well,
How many players is it?
you better do
4
it
players.
soon, because my plus is up, and I'm not redoing it.
Yeah, I'm considering not resubscribing for mine too.
I don't play enough online with it, so
I mean, how much is it a month? $8?
10.
So I'm paying $10 a month just so my wife can play one game online. That's it.
How's she gonna play that game if you stop paying for it though?
I mean, let's see if it really comes down to it. How much is it to buy it on PC right now?
Oh, you can go to this one site, and it's already $42.
For what? What's $42?
Are you talking about Battlefront 2?
No, I'm talking about the first one.
Oh, the first one? It's $10.
$9. But the season pass is $18.
And she won't notice that you don't have all the maps.
I mean, when does Battlefront 2 come out anyway? Like 2 months?
October, I think.
Yeah. November 17th. I don't know if she could wait that long. I mean, I did just build her a computer with a 970 graphics card.
There you go, and you can hook a controller up to that easily.
I just, I don't know. How bad would you get smoked playing with a controller on PC right now?
Well, I don't know. I think I actually played it with a controller originally when the beta came out. I went back and forth.
There's a yawn.
Yeah.
Did anyone watch the video with Linus Tech Tips playing games in 16K?
Nope.
Yeah,
did
playing
not either.
games in like 1 frame per second, because that's all it was really doing. They booted up Half-Life 2, so they
He
could
got
have some playable.
He got Minecraft going.
Yeah.
Play Civ.
Yeah.
It's so absurd. Yeah. I don't know, David. Tell us. Go ahead, Darren.
Oh, the SNES Classic editions are gonna go up for pre-sale this month, sometime.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to sell out, and I don't get one somehow.
Hey, you got an NES Classic, so
That's only because of Brad.
I know. Just got one.
It's a pretty lucky moment in time where I just walked in and they just happened to have 3 sitting right there. Or no, was it 3 or 2? I think it was just 2.
And I'll be honest, I don't play it very often.
I've never played it.
I've been playing. I messed around with Metroid a little bit on it, And that's the thing about it. I don't have much nostalgia for a Super NES because that's when I got a Genesis. So that's where my nostalgia is.
I'm more nostalgic for the Super Nintendo, for sure.
Like, I'm not really nostalgic for the N64 either because Kevin got that and I got a PlayStation. I got the big boy console with Metal Gear Solid.
You made the better choice.
Like, I'm going to go ahead and admit it on the podcast. I've never played Ocarina of Time. I played probably about 20 minutes of it my whole life.
It's pretty good. I like it.
So, I actually didn't really mess around with too many of the 3D Zeldas until later on. I didn't even play Twilight Princess on the Wii. I played that on the Wii U. I think Wind Waker was the first one I played, and that was on the Wii U. The remaster. So, but I definitely played like 1 and Link to the Past. But
did you ever finish Breath of the Wild?
Yes.
Are you happy with it?
Just like every other open world game, I don't know, it's hard. It just kind of ends and you're like, oh, that's it. Ganon was kind of easy too, but it might have been because I was stacked.
You're pretty pumped up at that point.
I think I put 85 hours into it, so.
That's awesome. Man, I feel really bad. We've only gone 20 minutes, and our stream is just suffering. And we may need to reevaluate whether we do this live or pre-recorded at some point. So it's just too taxing to stream it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of looking okay, but... Did you pick up Splatoon 2?
No.
That might have been out last time we were fucking talking about this.
I think it was out last Friday. I actually got like some kind of discount thing for GameFly, so I rented ARMS and I played it for a total of probably 10 minutes.
Man, I wonder how many. Go ahead.
And I'm already thinking about sending it back. It was kind of boring. But it might be fun with other people. But who's gonna play that game with me? I'm sure Steph would look at that and go, "Yeah, that's dumb."
I'd play this weekend.
Does it have online?
No.
Oh, what a surprise!
That's why I said don't buy it. We'll just play it with my copy. Yeah. Fortnite is out. Any interest in Fortnite?
I heard it's still basically in beta. Out with quotations.
I was watching some streamers play it, and they were really into it. They were really fans. I don't know. I don't think it's for me.
I'll be honest. I've realized why PlayerUnknown's Battleground is better. I think Giant Bomb might have pointed this out, and why I actually enjoy it, and I'm sure this is why I won't like Fortnite either. No fucking crafting.
Yeah.
Remember how I was talking about how like in H1Z1 you actually have to find a battery for the car? That kind of shit. That's not fun. Fuck that. That's boring. Then you.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah.
I'm sure it's what makes it better. I just thought about that. You don't have to craft anything. You just it's on the ground. You pick it up.
What little I played of Fortnite, the crafting is limited to kind of in between. It's like a horde mode game. It's just a horde mode game where in between rounds you can craft your base to defend. So the crafting is a little bit different, but yeah. Gosh, we are really struggling this week. We're all yawning.
I've stopped my intake of caffeine probably from about half, more than half. I mean, I still drink some, but so.
The Davo caffeine report update. We need that. How many energy drinks are we doing a day now?
0.
Wow. Now, what was your peak? What was the most?
I had one over the weekend. I would drink 3 or 4 a day.
Oh man, how was your piss neon?
It definitely.
It was extreme.
So this past week I've had a lot of energy drinks, and I've been taking this men's multivitamin that also is crammed with B vitamins and stuff. And man, I feel trashed by halfway through the day. I'm like struggling. I feel like a zombie or alien or something.
I'll be honest, by 12 o'clock I'm down. Like I always go, man, I want one, but fuck it, I'm not giving in that easy.
I'm feeling pretty tired right now.
I mainly drink them on the weekend to stay up because I think that Saturday after Nick's show, like he was like, let's hang out, it's been a while. And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, well, I guess I'll slam a monster. The next thing I know, I was up to 3 a.m.
Oh my god. I still think the best is when you hit morning traffic driving Ben home. Like people are going to their jobs and shit, and Davo's like, "Fuck, just trying to get home."
I went to work at like 12 at that time. That was probably like 2009, 10.
Okay.
And the story goes, I got stuck in traffic and I had a McGriddle, and let's just say, it hit. I was definitely crying in traffic. I was definitely sweating bullets.
Had to do a real life pull your famous story, your fake story, your catfish story, pull on the Shop and Save paper bag and shitting in it. That's what you should have done in real life.
Dude, it sucked. And dude, it was during the summer, and like right now, dude, every summer they're working on something. So like they had road work going. So I was just like, dude, it's gonna happen.
Darren, you're a smart guy. You're an engineer, allegedly.
Allegedly.
He's got a piece of paper. Got a piece of paper saying so.
We don't want to reveal too much about you to the public, but
blood type typo negative.
Yeah. But what is the point in having bridges and shit? It's just like, well, we're gonna just half-ass fix this shit to where we're gonna have to fix something along this way every year for eternity. It's like, why even have 4 lanes?
Dude, they're always working
or 3
on
lanes.
What is
just
that?
Have 2 good lanes that you don't have to fix for 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of engineer.
That's true.
But knowing nothing about it, I feel like it's a victim of not spending enough up front on quality materials.
I was thinking maybe they do it to give people jobs that do it.
Yeah, I've thought that too. It's a combination of, well, if we buy something really nice now, we won't have room. We won't get that budgeted next year, so we won't have that money to play with, and we won't be able to give people jobs.
And I mean, Poplar Street Bridge is the main bridge to cross the Mississippi,
and that motherfucker is paying ass right now.
Used constantly, so. I feel like you'd use the best materials and it would still be breaking down all the time just from how many times it's used. Have you driven down?
I take McKinley.
Big Bend lately? That place is a minefield, or Hampton. Like whenever we're going to South City or whatever.
Oh, the Hampton between 64 and
yeah, it's like
44 and 64.
It's full of potholes.
They're repaving it or something. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh no! It's the last time I've driven down there. It was like your car is vibrating like you're sitting on a washing machine that's off balance or something.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of places. It's just, I don't know. People talk about the infrastructure in the United States, and I do have to wonder. I don't know. Could it be better? Probably. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty rough, that's for sure. Man, we've really gotten off video games. Do we even like video games?
Let's get back to them video games. Dude, it's the summertime. The summertime, it's just all like, it's supposed to be the time like, oh, I can catch up, and it's more like, I'm just gonna sit here and sweat.
Yeah.
Well,
was the only thing is everybody's been playing PUBG, and you don't make progress on any games playing PUBG.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to play it right now so bad. I'm tempted to just say let's just call it a day at 30 minutes here because the stream's not holding up very well. And it's probably going to suck. I don't know. I'm tempted to just say let's just call it a day.
Let's go ahead and cram it in. We've got a few things to talk about, I guess.
All right, you tell me. I don't know. Well, there's a bunch of PC hardware stuff kind of coming out.
And I'll be honest, I didn't really get a chance to read any of it, but it seems like the new Intel processor is going to be requiring a new motherboard, which is about as surprising as that bridge getting worked on over in St. Louis.
That's what they always do.
Yeah.
They always require a new socket, so you have to buy new equipment.
Well, at first there was a rumor that they were going to actually stay on that socket. I remember reading it and I was like, oh, that'd be cool. Like, say Brad wanted to upgrade, but now they said, nah, go ahead and pay the tax. Get you another motherboard.
Like for mine, they removed one pin. I think it went from like, I can't remember the pin number, but it was like one pin.
It's 1150, I think.
Yeah, the one before was 1151.
Sweetie!
And mine's 1150.
Oh man, everybody in YouTube could just hear me scream. So sorry about that.
Scream? Why would you scream?
I muted it on Skype, but not on OBS. So I just yelled for Sarah. I was gonna try to get her to bring me a beer.
Sarah! Give me one of them motherfucking coolers!
Sweaty! Fuck it. I'm gonna have to get up. Darren got him a drink.
I got a Red Bull.
Don't rub it in. Don't show it to me. I might start
jonesing for.
We're gonna do the talk amongst yourselves section. I gotta get a beer. My damn throat's just dry. I need it.
But
so yeah, bridges are always under construction.
Yeah, it's really fun. Really tight. What else is there to talk about? I didn't really look at the AMD stuff, but it sounds like their new graphic card, like the top dog, is only on par with the 1080. So honestly, I think AMD kind of fucking dropped the ball. Cool.
I mean, I feel like
they're killing it on the processors. Like if I get a new processor, I might get a Ryzen processor.
I mean, they're battling two giants here, so I think if they only fight one battle at a time. I mean, if it's 1080 speeds and it's cheaper,
it won't be though. It'd be like 500. It'd be like the same price.
Yeah,
that's what sucks. And I don't know. It seems like their GPUs or graphics cards, whatever you want to call them. People get butthurt on the internet when you say it wrong. Like, GPU's just the processing unit. Just the board. What about the fan and stuff? It's like, it's the same fucking thing, nerd. But
is Yoda trolling you on the internet?
Yeah. But like, it doesn't. I don't know. If it was cheaper, I don't know.
I don't need a new computer, so.
I really don't either, but it's not like I have money to do it, but it would be cool. But
it would be.
It'd be fun.
Did you turn your camera back on? It's dark over there, buddy.
Yeah, I can't fix it.
All right.
I don't know what's going on.
Take your shirt off? Is that why you're afraid to turn the camera? He's just in his whitey tighties. He doesn't want to turn the camera back on.
I don't fucking know what's going on.
So welcome to the 3GCDudes Everything's Fucking Up cast.
Damn. I think we're gonna do this not live anymore.
That makes sense.
It was a worthy effort.
Dog, I thought you bought that top of the line i7. I thought it can handle every thread.
It's not the thread. It's my internet.
No, I'm just being stupid.
Which I busted my ass to fix, and still I couldn't get it. Like I need to either buy a drill and drill a fucking hole in my floor again.
Floor.
Speaking like me.
Or I need to buy some tools to like cut and run coax cable.
Yeah. Do some home improvement.
I don't know. I need to get Mikey Greathouse's cable tools.
I saw Make It Great House a few days ago.
Hey, dude.
Basically, I don't know.
You talked about. What about Threadripper? Did you talk about Threadripper?
No, because that's $1,000 processor.
It's released.
I'm sure it's badass and awesome, but I don't have $1,000.
What is Threadripper? 12 cores?
It's got to be more if it's
16.
If it's 32 threads.
16 cores, 32 threads.
And you know people are gonna buy that the game on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, guess what? I saw a picture of a mini ITX board.
Oh yeah,
for Threadripper.
ASRock made one for Threadripper.
And the socket is enormous.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking huge.
Most of the board. Yeah, someone's gonna do it because people have a lot of money, and like this will be worth it.
Like, look at all those cores just sitting there idling.
Yeah, look at them get 2% on each fucking core. It's pretty tight.
They'll be playing Overwatch, and there'll be one core that's at 50%, and then it'll be 2%, 2%.
Watch me play Battlegrounds on my Threadripper's CPU.
Now, dude, watch them play fucking League of Legends or something. I don't. Battlegrounds is taxing though, so that might actually help having.
I don't know. It's not taxing to me.
Well, look at you. Big Brad with the big CPU.
Yeah. No, it's graphics card helping too, I'm sure.
Yeah, who watches our stream? Video output low. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain frame rate.
We need more video, dog. Where's the video at?
This sucks, man. I feel bad for our 2 viewers who are probably just me and you.
I was watching it. I don't know what happened. Anyway.
What else in news? GameStop will be open on Thanksgiving this year because they're a good corporation.
That sucks for people who work there.
I think they're really desperate. GameStop.
Oh
is.
Yeah.
I don't know how much money they're gonna make. Well, I guess a lot of places are doing Thanksgiving Day sales, right?
A lot of places do it. Walmart usually does it. Old Walmart.
Oh, to like avoid the Black Friday rush.
I guess.
They're all trying to outdo each other and do Black Friday one day before the other, I think.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 2 weeks before early Black Friday sales.
I mean, I know Black Friday, everybody. I don't know. I went there once before they started doing the Thanksgiving ones and stuff. Or no, it opened like right at night, like the night of Thanksgiving, and dude, it was scary. I mean, because I know Black Friday, they do it at separate times now for some reason. I know the reason now, because as soon as they gave the go, it was just like people rushing. Like there's like shopping carts basically being thrown.
Damn.
Just get that beautiful 1080p.
I need that DVD player.
I need that shitty TV.
Give me that Galaxy Note tablet.
It's not even the I love Samsung makes all of these off brands of their own brands. Well, they're still called Samsung and Galaxy, but they have one, for example, called the Galaxy J. Like J, what the hell is that? It's some kind of exclusive to Cricket Mobile or Boost Mobile. Like, that's a good phone.
Steph had it.
Yeah.
And it was actually not that bad of a phone, but it was still, yeah.
That's good. I just assume all of those types of Samsung products are like the old Samsung products and they just suck.
It was on par with my S4. It was basically like a cheap S4.
Because, man, for a long time, Samsung did not have enough processing power or RAM or something, and their phones were laggy as shit. And I just imagine that's how the low-tier Galaxy phones are.
Oh, I guess so. I don't know.
Well.
You guys want to play some Battlegrounds?
Yeah, let's do it, guys. You want to log off here? We made it to 40 minutes. In 45 seconds, we'll make it to 40 minutes. We can upload this podcast so Mark can listen to it.
And
hi, Mark.
What's up, Mike?
Mark.
You'll probably listen to this at some point, I guess.
No, he's done, dude. He doesn't even listen anymore.
He did ask where we went, and I was like, I don't know. It's summer. It's summertime. We're on vacation, dog.
Yeah. We've got to rest up and plan the new season.
But well, I was talking to Darren earlier. It seems like AMD Vegas kind of disappointing. But at least they're kicking ass on the processors.
Well, and they're also kicking ass on the price, right?
The price for the processors?
Just for everything across the board, performance to price, they're doing all right, aren't they?
I guess. I mean, they've always kind of been like that, really. But like their top Vega card's only about as fast as the 1080.
And how much is it?
It's gonna be like 500 to 600 because they're gonna have a liquid cooled one, and
that's still pretty fast though. Like that's a good card. Like if I was building a I was building a PC now, I'd think about it. It's at least close.
Yeah.
I think the 1080 Ti would be out of the question for me.
I've been seeing some of them open box for $600. You could have easily got one if you just held your britches.
Just waited.
Well,
that's how it always is. I got a 980 Ti. I should have waited and probably got a 1070 because it was literally a month later. But I thought they'd be sold out, and they were sold out for a while. So,
well, with AMD, everyone likes to say that the processors are a good value. Oh my God! It says our stream is offline.
Peace, stream.
Stream resumed.
If we maybe we should try to do this on my setup or even Darren.
Try it again.
It's still showing us going.
Yeah, we're still going online. Looking chunky though.
Looking chunky.
It's green now, so maybe Sarah stopped watching. Oh, she's streaming a movie on Amazon, and apparently Amazon must just dominate my network. But
yeah,
now it's fine.
Go in the settings and see what bitrate it's hitting. I've had to change stuff before because I've like noticed when like somebody's watching something, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, there for a while I had if Sarah watched anything on the Chromecast, the Chromecast would just destroy my network. It would just pull everything and prioritize.
Pop one of them DVDs in. Quit taking all the network.
That's what I'm saying. I actually just bought the 4K Blu-ray of Fifth Element today.
Yeah?
So I'm kind of excited to watch that this weekend. Darren, have you been watching any 4K Blu-rays?
Not recently. I haven't bought any in a while.
What's your favorite one?
I have John Wick. That's pretty good. It's another one. We bought one of the newer X-Men movies. It's not the good one, or it's not the one I like, but it looks pretty good.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's all newer movies. When they gonna put like Blade Runner or something on there?
Well, I just said I bought Fifth Element, dog. They got like all the original King Kong. They've got.
I'm talking about the good movies. I said it.
It takes a little while. You gotta give them time.
It's expensive too, apparently. So to master in HDR, I remember watching. I think it was a Linus Tech Tips video discussing HDR. Some video that there's 4 different standards of HDR, and so to master in Dolby Vision HDR, you have to license a studio basically from Dolby, and it's really expensive. So I don't know. I think that's turning off a lot of, they're picking and choosing, right? They're doing their best, but they're not going to put up the cult classics just yet. Blade Runner might get one.
Blade Runner will. There would be
Dolby
no way.
Dolby also requires proprietary hardware be in the system in order to decode it. It's sort of like G-Sync. So
yeah.
Well, I don't think I've talked.
It adds extra expense there too.
I don't think we've even talked about it on the podcast. I bought an Xbox One S. I don't know if I told you guys that, but I told Davo, I think.
Yeah, you told us. But...
I think I told you guys off podcast, but
basically bought a 4K Blu-ray player that can maybe play some games sometimes.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I bought.
It's fine with me.
It looks nice on a shelf.
And you know what? It's awesome at controlling my entire entertainment center. So it turns on my soundbar, turns on my television. I bought the remote for the Xbox. So that's cool, right? I like that feature. You don't have to have 3 remotes and press source and all this bullshit. It also seems to make, I don't know if it's just some settings or what, but other video sources look awesome on the Xbox One S. I don't know what it is.
It's probably got an upscaler.
It might be upscaling, but it looks awesome. I mean, just loading the Netflix menu, it looks great.
Do you not use Netflix on like your TV?
I do. It looks okay. Well, I guess Netflix isn't the best example, but loading like Hulu, or I feel like there was something else we watched and I thought, damn, that looks really sharp.
I don't like the TV. I don't like the apps on our TV because they're buggy as shit.
Yeah.
So
Guess what? Good old Samsung. They can't make shit on their own. They didn't go with Android for their TVs. They went with their own proprietary OS that they've been developing for years now, and they've been developing it alongside their Android hardware because they don't. It's like their bargaining chip or something. They think that, well, why should we go with the Android and Google apps? It's like in case Google just locks down their system, they have Tizen. Because I don't even think Samsung makes an Android smartwatch anymore. They make smartwatches, but they all run Tizen. So if you're locked in the Samsung ecosystem, you're okay, I suppose. But it's just a weird thing. So on the smart TV that has Tizen, and so then everybody has to develop a Tizen app. And they're, and how much resources are they going to put into developing Tizen app? Then LG, if they want to develop an LG app, they got to develop a WebOS app.
Yep.
And then they have to do Sony is Android TV, so that's pretty simple.
Mine's been crashing, but I was about to say my menus and stuff look nice, but say if I go on my Xbox don't upscale to 4K though, but it looks rough. Like the menus and stuff don't look good. I noticed that. So, but I mainly use my TV anyway. I just wish it had HBO Now on it. I was like, that should be on here, but whatever.
HBO Go? Or wait.
Well, I use the other one. I don't have HBO Go.
That's confusing.
That now.
Yeah, that now.
HBO Now.
And what's funny is I pay for it through my my Hulu subscription, but I still got to use the HBO Now app. And I'm like, this is dumb. I can watch Showtime through this. Why would I have to watch HBO stuff on a different app?
You can't watch it through your...
It's not on my... It's on my phone. It's on the phone app, but it's not on my...
When I had PlayStation View, there was like an HBO channel, but it also gave you access. It gave you access to HBO Now, but not HBO Go, but it's the same thing with a different name.
That was a pretty cool feature, having that live feed of the HBO channel.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to the app, the streaming app.
Yeah.
Well, Davo, here's some good news for you. Samsung has a promotion now where you can trade in your television for $200 towards a new TV. You want to trade in your TV you just bought?
Get $200 for it?
It's not even paid for.
That's not even paid for. That'd be a kick to the old ding ding.
Yeah, I guess they put all their energy into their OLEDs. Thanks, LG.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt like I saw that they had some decent LEDs, but mainly it's the OLEDs. Man, OLEDs. What do you think about this? Do you think we're going to get to a point where we have OLED gaming monitors or just monitors for computers?
Or Molly?
I mean, I don't know how far we are away from that. We're just now kind of hitting a point where we're getting more and more OLED TVs. Oh no, stream's going haywire again. Refresh. Let's see what's up. We got 4 viewers. That's pretty tight. Welcome back, 3GCDudes. Welcome back from your 2-week break. Did you eat a Philly cheesesteak, by the way, Darren?
No.
We're
Oh!
done. Podcast over. We're out of here.
I didn't even have an opportunity to.
Yeah, Darren
Oh,
is not
yeah.
getting shown on stream. How do you
Yeah,
hide
take
video?
his ass off.
About to block this person.
You should just put a Philly cheesesteak on the screen.
Right click, block
Dude,
this person.
I guess I'll bring this up on the stream, but I know a certain person that was getting upset that I was calling the TVs OLEDs, and I'm like, everybody I've ever heard, even industry people, call it an OLED. He's like, no, it's OLED. I'm like, nobody calls it that.
Who cares?
Take a guess who it was.
Is he related to you?
Yes.
And I'm guessing he worked at a television repair shop at one point.
Yes.
I've never heard anybody say OLE. I guess I have.
You want to know why? Nobody does. I've never heard anybody say that, but whatever. I was just like, I'm gonna keep calling it that, but whatever.
Well, on phones they have AMOLED, active matrix OLED. So I've always heard AMOLED, so I just said OLED. I don't know, whatever. Who gives a shit about that? Nobody.
He likes to be right.
He's looking a little right wing these days with that shaved head.
Hell yeah. But
I was gonna tell you guys, I ate tacos for dinner. They were delicious. Darren, Fort Taco.
Oh, I've been there.
It's pretty good.
Is it time? Is it time for our fast food segment? We haven't had one in a while.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes. Let's hit up all the fast food talk.
Well, this is a local This is a local joint called Fort Taco. Their puffy tacos are fucking good.
So I think we're letting Darren off the hook a little easy here. How do you go to Philly and not get a damn cheesesteak, man?
A, I didn't have a car, and B, I didn't have time. I was there for like 30 hours, and I was in meetings almost the entire time.
He was too busy running up the stairs like Rocky.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. Did you do
I
that?
actually
we didn't even
that.
go to Philadelphia proper.
Damn. That sucks, dude. I've never been to Philly, so I can't say, but damn, that's rough, dude.
Well, you know.
I feel like, well, hey, I can relate. Every time I travel somewhere, everybody's like, "Oh, you're going there. You got to go eat this place. It's legendary." I'm like, "Well, what if I'm just tired as shit and it's a pain in the ass? You just can't do everything."
You know what else is legendary? Bofa. That's all you gotta say to him.
A Bofa sandwich?
No, both of these nuts.
Oh!
But
there you go.
It's fucking hot in here. Both of these nuts are fucking roasting.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
I locked my car keys in my car today and had to walk across town trying to find.
You pulled a Davo.
Yeah. I left my actual keys at a client's house and they were supposed to mail them to me, and I'm like, fuck, I really hope they do. And sure enough, I had my spare keys on me and locked them in the car. So then I don't have a spare. And sure enough, like the package had just come right after lunch, so I got pretty lucky. It was actually surprisingly kind of hot out, though. Maybe I'm just too highfalutin these days and don't spend enough time outside. But damn, it's a little toasty.
Got soft.
No, it just got really hot. I'm pretty damn sure.
Just for a moment, it got hot. It cooled off, though.
I think it's supposed to be pretty cool tomorrow.
Riveting podcast talking about the weather.
Talking about roads. We're just old. Talking about how hot it is.
Well, you got a good old sandwich over there, let me tell you. Boy, as long as it's not too hot outside, you go get you a sandwich. Just talking about some old timers sitting on the porch.
They probably don't. They probably don't think we even play video games.
Do we?
I don't.
I really haven't this week too much.
I started to play Zelda, and I was like, all right, I'm going to sit here while Sarah watches something she's watching, and I'm going to sit next to her and play Zelda. And I resumed my game, and I was at this point where I was trying to climb a tower, and I don't know if you got this tower. You probably did, but it's surrounded by all the... It's by all the shock guys, or the stupid wizards.
Tower sucks.
Oh my god.
They whip your ass on that.
How do you even beat them? Like, how do you kill those guys?
I don't even remember what I did, but that was one of the last ones I got.
I'm just gonna have to skip it, because it's not really fun.
Yeah, you could.
There's so many dudes, and as soon as they hit you with electric, you drop your stuff and it just goes into the water. You can't get your items. Anyway.
Yeah, I actually tried playing Zelda in handheld mode when I was in Arkansas on vacation, seeing my grandma. I'm probably the only one in the world who does not like playing that in handheld mode. It hurts my hand because of how the joysticks are and how you gotta hold it, and I don't know. I couldn't focus in Zelda. I was like, this would probably make more sense for like that Puyo Tetris game, but like Zelda, this doesn't work.
Puyo Tetris.
But that's my opinion. I've never liked handhelds to begin with, so and I've always bought them. I'm like, I'm gonna get into them this time. And I'm like, this sucks. My hand's cramping.
If you want to really laugh, hold your phone up to the display of the Switch, and your Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus is pretty much the same size as the Switch display. When you take away the bezels on the Switch, it looks better just at first glance because of the bezels. It looks bigger, but it's really just about the same size. It's funny, and it's a better quality on the Samsung phone. It's a way better display.
Well, these phones, they're actually kind of expensive.
It is expensive.
Unless Nintendo wants to put a $700 console out, they're gonna stick. At least it's an IPS screen.
That's true. You're the IPS master race. I don't know. Well, guys, any other thoughts on gaming stuff or fast food delicacies that you've experienced?
I had Chick-fil-A for dinner.
Oh, yeah, there you go, Chick-fil-A. All right, well, let's wrap it up here so we can get to the battlegrounds. We got to check out that patch, honk some car horns, and piss some people off.
I actually updated it while we were on streaming this.
There you go. So we'll catch you on the battlegrounds, and until next week, keep it real.
Maybe we'll talk more about video games, but if not, just, I don't know, stuff.
Check back in September when all the games start coming out again.
Yeah, yes, check. And what's funny is I'm not going to be buying any of them, so I can just talk about the games I'm going to play.
All right. Well, we'll wrap it up here, guys. We'll see you next week, hopefully, on 3GCDudes. Peace.